we're heading that direction.
And so
right now.
Trump signs order on flag burning, which is not illegal. President Donald Trump signed an executive order on Monday directing the Justice Department to pursue criminal penalties against people who desecrate the American flag, including by burning it, setting up a direct collision with a landmark Supreme Court ruling that shielded such acts as protected speech. All over the world, they burn the American flag, Trump said in the Oval Office as he signed the order. The people in this country don't want to see our American flag burned, spit on, and by people that are, in many cases, paid agitators. While Trump suggested he wanted to charge flag burners in a way that didn't run afoul of the Supreme Court ruling, he also made clear he did not believe flag burning should be viewed as protected speech. If you burn a flag, you get 1 year in jail, Trump noted. No early exits, no nothing. And it goes on your record. The executive order instructs Attorney General Pam Bondi to prosecute those who burn or desecrate the American flag in ways that cause harm unrelated to expression, consistent with the First Amendment, the director says. This may include, but not limited to, violent crimes, hate crimes, illegal discrimination against American citizens, or other violations of American civil rights, and crimes against property and the peace, as well as conspiracies in an attempt to violate and aiding and abetting others to violate such law. The order also tells the DOJ to refer flag desecration cases to the state and local authorities, even as many of those jurisdictions once relied on statutes the Supreme Court struck down more than 3 decades ago.
Let me ask you something, man.
Yeah.
So, is beating a cop with a flag, should that be considered desecration of the flag right there, too?
I believe it would be.
You know what I mean? Like, shut up, bro.
Okay,
I am so sick of listening to you. You're one of the dumbest people in this country. You really are dumb as hell. Like, you think you're smart, but you're really stupid. You've been around a lot of money in your life. Don't get me wrong. You grew up around money. So it was destined for you to have some money around you.
Wes, let me ask you a question, too, really quick. Is climbing up on the state building, where they confirm the elections and stuff, climbing up there and taking the American flag and dropping it on the ground so you can handle a Trump flag, is that desecration of the American flag?
This is crazy that we're even talking about this stuff.
You know what's crazy? You know what's crazy? One thing is like this. Look, I grew up in a military town. I grew up around military folks. I don't like when people burn the flag. That's one thing I don't like.
I don't care.
Check it out. Personally, I don't like it, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm America first.
Yeah,
I'm with that, right?
First too,
but also,
burn the flag.
Also, soldiers will tell you, yeah, we don't like it, right? But you have a right to do it in America,
exactly.
Right? Because it's part of your freedom. And once they're chipping away at your freedom. First, they were going to let Israel take it. Now he's just trying to sign executive orders and let the Supreme Court hold it up.
This is crazy, man. Like they really are trying to. And you're going to go
Epstein
for it. You're like, you shouldn't be allowed. Where's the Epstein?
Where's the Epstein files?
That's what we need to be talking about because he's in them. He's a pedo. But we'll go back to that here in a second. The point is, I'm like, you're taking away the right to burn something, an inanimate object, a flag, man. That really, at this country, that's a freedom of expression. You can do what you want. I don't care.
But it's a freedom of expression.
It's a great freedom to have. That you can feel however you feel about this country. That's not to say that same person may not have fought for this country. The same guy who burned the flag just here recently, he fought for this country.
Actually, some soldiers, they say actually you're supposed to, like when a flag an American flag becomes torn and worn down, you're supposed to burn it.
I mean, I don't care what they say. This is America. Freedom first. I don't care what your rules are. You know what I mean? When it comes to my freedoms, that is the whole point of freedoms. You know what I mean? Like, I don't like what you do. I don't care. Am I supposed to? Is that what I'm supposed to be here for? Is to sit here and act like I'm supposed to care about how you feel? No, that is what we're here. So we're supposed to sit back and criticize the government when we don't agree. What are you guys talking about right now? Where are we going with this?
These guys are it's baby stuff. Think about it. They got mad. They changed the Cracker Barrel logo. They're like, they're going woke. No, they're trying to expand their business. No one is eating there. Yeah. All right. No one is eating there.
You know what I mean? They needed to. They're like, oh, that's part of my childhood. I'm sure it is.
You know, it's
sure
crazy.
It was part of your childhood.
There's things. I think what's wrong with a lot of people these days
Uncle
too
Ben.
is that you watch a lot of stuff you don't like. You know, we're going to talk about this on the fix too. But I want to ask people, like, think about it. What do you watch online that doesn't rage bait you? What do you watch online that doesn't make you angry? What do you read online? You know what I like to watch online? I like to watch this dude make big old burritos. I've shown you that, right? And I like to watch this guy make terrariums. And then I watch this woman. She's I don't know where she's at, but she's digging like not a cave, but like a tunnel under her house. I think that's fascinating. You know what I'm saying?
I watch a lot of stuff. I like to watch all the time too. But what I don't like to see are the people who have been elected into office say stupid stuff like this. I just don't. I can't stand it.
You can't burn flags. You can't do this.
You're no longer this. We're going to send in troops. We're going to like, this is crazy. Where are we becoming, man? Like, when did this become okay with y'all?
Yo, I wonder they're like, hey, Wes, they're like this. Yo, you can't burn the American flag. They're going to take that freedom away, right? But if you're from Israel and you get caught trying to sleep with little kids in Las Vegas, we'll let you go back to Israel. What laws? Yes, the laws only apply to those who can't defend themselves against it.
It's crazy, man. That's a true fact.
That's a true fact.
He said right there.
Let that man go.